All right, guys, welcome to the Agency Ring podcast. I totally just made that up right now. I'm with a 10K a month agency owner, but more impressive. Nicole Tran is 17 years old, literally making more money than some people who are driving because she doesn't even have a license yet. It's a shame. But anyways, we're going to be talking to her about what she's learned getting to 10K a month and where she wants to go. So what's up, Nicole?
What's up, the DM god? I can see this outfit is really it's resemblance of how he is at DM. So yeah, let's do it.
Awesome. So if you don't mind, just go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, so my name is Nicole. You introduced me well. I can't drive, but I own an agency. I'm an agency owner, and I work with architects, designers to help them essentially win more projects and scale their business and predictably grow their practice and essentially just becoming the number one firm in their area. So yeah, I run a social media marketing agency. I'm at 10K per month right now. Can't drive. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So what are you doing now to scale? I mean, you're at 10K a month, and you told me earlier that you want to get this to 100K. So what's next for you? How are you going to do this?
Yeah, so what's next for me is essentially running ads. That's like the main pivoting point, I'd say. And also niche authority by creating niche authority content, like valuable educational resources for your own niche, so they see you as an expert. So that's my those are my top two ways to actually scale up to 100K per month. And it's really about just generating inbound leads and getting people to see you as an authority in that sense.
So we have a lot of young entrepreneurs or young agency owners coming into this space. We talked about it. We're going to meet with them soon in 2 months. I'm so excited for that. My question to you is, what is the number one advice that you can give to even 14-year-old entrepreneurs?
I'd say really focus and dial in what your goals are. If you have no direction with where you want to go, then you will never figure out how you're actually going to get there. Because without a direction, it's really just you're just kind of aiming and like flailing around and guessing and failing and not really having any direction to guide your failures into a path that's going to make you successful.
Whoa, that's powerful when you said that. Like,
yeah,
point your failures to align it to the goal you want.
Exactly. And when you do that, something powerful happens, because now without having any direction, you're just kind of just failing and like just sinking, right? But if you have a goal and a I guess a roadmap to kind of get there, then your failures are going to lead you up to this specific point.
Shit, that's powerful. I've never heard anything like that, honestly. I've read a lot of books and had a lot of coaches like Joel, but damn.
Yeah.
Like it's like line up your failures and it's like a duck. Like ducks in a row.
Exactly.
And you'll get to the duck I guess you want.
Exactly. Like you'll like it's inevitable for you to actually reach your goals at that point. So if you have your failures directing you to where you want to go, then it's literally impossible for you to not get there, right?
Yeah.
So it's really all about having a direction, having a goal to work towards, whether that's monetary, whether that's outside of yourself. You want to be financially free, you want to retire, mom, anything like that. Just have a goal in mind and work towards it in a way that's not judgmental to yourself. You have to understand that you'll always make failures. Like the failures are going to bring you to success and closer, but it's how you deal with them after experiencing those failures. You can't fail and then give up. Like take my story of the Mets ball thing. Yeah. Like if I probably persisted that for like another 6 to 10 months, I probably really would have been really successful in that niche. Given with the principles I had starting off, and probably applying the same principles I have in my own niche to that one, I probably would have been 10 times more successful, because that niche is proven to work. Just putting in the work and doing it is literally all that's needed, and learning from failures. So that's probably my number one tip to most young entrepreneurs starting out.
That's a good tip. I know that this really isn't your first business technically. For those who don't know, she started a Minecraft YouTube channel, and that kind of popped off.
Yeah.
And really quick, what has that taught you? What skills were you building along the way?
Yeah, that I guess business. It taught me how to, I guess, capture people's attention
Mm.
with clickbaity thumbnails and knowing what to put in a YouTube title, because that kind of all plays around into talking to people, figuring out what actually makes them trigger, what makes them think differently, and what makes them like interact with you. That's a really important skill to have, especially when reaching out to business owners to convince them to pay you $1,000 per month. You need to have the skill of actually communicating correctly, right? So that taught me a lot in that aspect of, I guess, communication and also discipline. I was 11, I think, entering 6th grade.
Oh, for real? I
Yeah.
thought you were like 14 when you made. Okay.
No. There's another business I did when I was 14.
We can talk about that if you want.
Yeah. So
Okay.
okay, about that Minecraft thing, it really, well, it was a Minecraft YouTube channel and I was uploading videos. So it was the summer of me going into 6th grade and I was just grinding out videos every single week. I was like, my mom was just like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm recording my Minecraft video. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm editing my Minecraft video. And it was literally like what I was just doing that all summer. And I pumped out so many videos. And one of them got 100,000 views.
Damn.
How to build a fridge in Minecraft.
I watched that, and that was fire. Like I played Minecraft from like 5th grade to, I don't want to answer that. It's like I'm about to say college. But my point is, like recreational. It was fun.
Yeah.
But anyways, like I've never seen anyone build a fridge before, and the way you use pistons to literally shove a chest or something into another little block was like insane.
Yeah. It's all ties back to the innovation thing, right? Like,
bro, there you go.
Exactly, right?
Oh my god.
It's literally like everything that like has led you up to where you are, you have to take the lessons and principles of that and learn how to apply it, because it's so much easier just taking an idea that you've already done and tested and just applying it the same way with more data to back it up, right? Like for me, it was just like unknowingly, I was like creating my own pillars to actually start my own business at where I am now. And I think that's why I've seen so much success, like as a 17-year-old, like starting a new business. It's like just taking what I already know, things I've already learned, and just kind of applying it to a way that's familiar to me. So I'm not going into like a new subject where it's like, how the hell do I do this? Like, I have no idea what to do. It's about taking things that are familiar from your past and just relating it back to where you are now, just to learn faster and propel yourself ahead of everybody else that's thinking they're learning a new skill, where they're just kind of building on top of a skill that they already have the foundations of, if that makes sense.
That absolutely makes sense. Speaking of foundations, let's get back to architecture. That's so, so bad. Scratch that.
It's a good transition.
Okay, fine. So my question to you is like, because you have a different role. I mean, for us, it's like, you get these gym owners, members, clients, patients for med spas, right? For you, it's projects.
Oh yeah.
This has kind of been on my mind today.
Yeah.
How do you retain these clients? Like what goes into your retention? Like,
yeah, definitely starting off with retention, you have to set the frame right when the work relationship starts.
Bro, that's like fire.
Literally on the calls,
damn,
so many agency owners are like on the onboarding calls after they've sold them, the first thing agency owners like basically claim is like they put their offer right in front of their whole onboarding call, and it screws up the entire work relationship. Because if you tell a business owner, I'm going to get you 30 new patients within the next 30 days, and then within the first week they don't see like at least 5 patients come through, they're going to immediately doubt you in their mind, because you are not who you said you were. So therefore they have no reason to trust you moving on in that work relationship. And that's literally, agency owners are shooting themselves in the foot because they're setting off the foundation in such a skewed way that they don't even know it, and they wonder why like the retention's only like 2 months or even less than 30 days, or even when like these people are getting buyer's remorse like immediately after the launch, they'll be like, yo, hold on, I don't know.
I heard this from someone in agency lab. He's really good, and he has like 97% retention rate, so 3% churn. Dead ass. Yeah, it's so fire.
Yeah.
And one of the things he just told me as a fact was like, Marcus, like 90% of agencies' clients leave after 30 days.
Yeah. That's a crazy
So
statistic.
take that to grain of salt when you hear someone say, I've tried an agency before. That's like,
Yeah.
you got to feel for them.
Yeah, because they've literally been like stabbed in the back so many times of so many agencies promising them the freaking world, and every time they trusted them, it's failed them. So you have to take into account that like they've been like burned in the past, and you have to kind of like compensate for that and also set the right expectations off the bat. Don't promise them the world, right? It's better to over deliver than under deliver, right? Promise them what you know your baseline is, which is maybe 5 new patients in a month, but that's better than somebody promising them 30 new patients and them not getting any at all. If you could promise them 5 new patients and you could guarantee that and actually deliver that or even go beyond that, it's insane.
Yeah,
Like,
you know, that's the thing with like guarantee. It's the hard balance of like what is enticing to them on the front end to even have them have that conversation with you, and then balancing the fact that you can fulfill. Because if you don't, you're gonna get that chargeback on Stripe. So it's really knowing your numbers and knowing your stats. If you need to get better at fulfillment, get better at fulfillment. I know we don't say that a lot, but you really just got to get these guys better results.
Exactly.
And then the second thing, and results speak for itself, and it helps you in sales because you really know what you're doing. And then the other thing is like, yeah, just being able to set the standard. Like, hey, like I tell my clients, especially in the gym niche, you know, when things were rocky, I would just tell them like, hey, we're running ads. It's not going to click in the first 14 days.
Exactly.
You know, so you can experience doubt. I literally tell them, you're going to feel doubt.
Yeah.
And so when I tell them that, and we are, again, not hitting, you know, high quality leads or not even getting enough leads, we're like, what the clients are like is like, hey, you told me that this is going to happen. No worries. I trust you guys. You know, you guys are going to adjust. And we do. But it's because I set the expectation that we're going to adjust the ads and that they're going to feel doubt. It's like they can anticipate it and they know what the path is going to lie for them in the future with us. Exactly.
And the more you kind of reinforce that, like that's so important to actually tell them the truth of what it's actually going to feel like. And the more you kind of tell them the truth and it actually happens, the more they trust you, right? That's just how trust works. Like the more you follow through with your word, the more they're gonna be like, okay, I can actually trust this person on what they're saying.
I've seen your thumbnails though. They kind of were a little clickbaity.
That is true, but I still deliver. I still built a fridge in Minecraft, right?
No, I'm joking. They're just basically, they're like, I can't do this on this version of Minecraft.
Oh yeah.
Version 3.8.1. I'm like, what? Like, that's like a long time ago.
Yeah, it was 5 years ago, and then 2 years later, they comment like, "This doesn't work anymore." Look at the date, guys. Immediate action literally kills everything. Like, if you don't take action, you can't succeed.
AL, baby.
L.
Agency lab.
Oh, A. Oh my God, AL, bro. Get that clip. Boom.